Hello, this is Pamela Prizant-Brooks, coming back at ya. I just want to say hello. I'm getting used to all this. I set everything up and I'm going to get a channel. My channel is going to be, and this is my nickname, Gypsy Q Traveler. And I guess I'll start with that story and how I got my name. It was many, many years ago. Okay, I'm going to be out there with a lot of stuff. So my father wanted to leave Pennsylvania, and they were living actually in Ohio, where my mother was with her mother, and they got married. 2 years after their wedding, they had me. So people always ask me, where are you from? I'm like, everywhere. I was raised in California, but I'm actually a Buckeye. I was born, in Ohio. So I was a Buckeye, and my parents were living in a small town in Ohio. I don't know if I want to divulge yet, but I may later. I don't know. I'm not real paranoid about people stealing stuff from me because I don't have anything for anyone to steal, Anyway, my parents decided they wanted to leave Ohio in 1959 and move to California. So they packed everything up, including me, in their car. They had a car and they had a little pull-behind trailer. And they packed everything up, including me. They made a little bed in the back for me. I'm 6 months old, right? And I'm on the road already. And ever since then, I tell you, I have loved to travel. My parents brought me across on Route 66 when it was still a very, very heavily traveled highway back in the day. And then when I went back, because I've traveled across the United States a few times in my life for various reasons, by car, flown a lot, and now I train. I love to train. Oh, let me tell you stories about the train. I love it. Anyway, back to how I got my name. So I traveled for the first time across Route 66 to California, and I loved it. And then my father would take us camping all over the place. I mean, we drove everywhere. And I never minded it. I did get car sick, though, when I was very young. When we were in the desert, the road goes woo, woo, woo. I think they fixed it now. I believe it's the Pear Blossom Highway, highway number 133, if I remember correctly. But it used to dip up and down, and the first time I was on it, I was just upchucking in the car. But my body got used to it. I got immune to it. I can read. I crochet. I never get sick. I don't even have to take Dramamine. I think, like I said, I was so messed up when I was a kid of going over that thing. I think I was 3 or 5 or something. But after that initial sickness, I don't have a problem. And road trips, I adore road trips. You can call me up. And I invite any of my friends to do this. If you ever want to take me with you. And I bring my own food. I pay my own way. I chip in for gas. I crochet. We can listen to any of your music as long as it's, decent, honest, and moral. And enjoyable. And not yucky, I don't dig nasty rap. I just don't. I don't want to hear it. Blah, blah. That's the only thing, though. I love all music, all decades, any genre. I'm good. If you want to take me with you on your trip, just call me, and I'll be packed in 20 minutes, waiting out by the door for y'all to pick me up. So I love road trips. And I have traveled all over. I love our country. We have a wonderful country, and there is so much to see here, people. It's amazing what our country is. So if you've not traveled outside your home state, your hometown, your home parish, whatever they call it, your home city, take a trip. You'll love it. You know, you can travel the world. Yeah, that's good too. If you want to do that, that's great. But there's so much to see in this country. And we got Alaska up there. I've been there. I've been to every state except for 13 states. And I intend to see them. And I will, God willing, see them before the Lord takes me home. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you, that's how I got my name, because I'm a traveler. When I got ill, I had to give up driving. And the reason being was because of stress. It's a highly stressful thing, especially for me. Because I've been called a high-strung woman. I don't know why. I'm kidding. I really do know. I don't see that anything's wrong with that, though. I have a lot of energy. Well, some of it's gone. I had a lot more energy when I was young. But I'm a pretty high energy person. So I had to lower my stress when I got sick in 2010. Anyway, I did that, so I don't drive. But I took rapid transit. I started with the public buses, and then I'm from Los Angeles County. I was raised in Los Angeles, California County, in a town that was once small, but now it's a metropolis in a valley, the San Fernando Valley. A lot of you may know it. There's millions of people there. I believe it's about 4 million only in that valley. About, give or take a few million, you know. But anyway, I was raised there. And we had great rapid transit. So I started on the bus. Then I went to the subway. They have a subway called the Red Line that takes you to Hollywood and all the way to LA's Union Station. I adored that. And people would freak. I don't know why. You take the bus? Oh, you travel alone? Well, yeah, but I never traveled at nighttime. I was always home by 6 p.m., you know, if I could help it. If I was out, though, I would be out with somebody. So I never traveled at night alone. I mean, I'm daring, but I'm not stupid, you know. And I want to go home, but I don't want to push it. All in God's good time. He can take me home when he wants. But I'm not going to try to cause anything to get there faster than he wants me to. Anyway, so I started on the Red Line, and it was awesome. I used to go downtown, and I had business down there, but I would also buy from the Central Market. They had every kind of thread and beautiful yarn you could imagine. So I would go down and buy some of my materials and supplies from there. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. And this is unedited, too. People say they edit their videos. I don't know how to do that. So you're getting raw me. Then I met some people who were in Pasadena. So I would take the Gold Line. And I traveled to Pasadena. I mean, back and forth. My mother was amazed. She was like, "You're going where?" I'm going to Pasadena. I'll see you. And sometimes I would stay. And I come back the next morning with my dear friends. Oh my gosh. I want to give my friends a shout out. Judy and Tony. You know who you are. I'm not going to mention your last names because, you know, for privacy. But these women are awesome sisters in the Lord. They're amazing. And they taught me so many things. Not only that, when I was pretty down financially, they helped me. And I want to thank you all and give you a shout out and say, the Lord truly blessed me as you coming into my life as godly sisters. And I want to thank you for everything because you're awesome. And they live in Pasadena and Arcadia. Arcadia, I think it is? Yeah, it's a little suburb below Pasadena in Los Angeles County. Anyway, I would travel there. Then I had some awesome people. Another shout out to the Silva family. That's the last name, but y'all don't know their first name, so it could be any Silva. There's a lot of them. But I'm friends. I like to think that I'm still friends because we've known each other a long, long time with the Silva family, and they're awesome. And they hail from Long Beach. So I would take the blue line into Long Beach, and I would meet my dear little friend, Mr. Silva. There's a lot of those too. You don't know which one. I'm not going to tell. People that know me know who I'm talking about. But we'd meet, and we'd get together, and we'd spend time together, shop, go eat, whatever, visit. Yeah, he's an awesome, awesome person. Anyway, so I travel everywhere. And then my girlfriend, she was so funny. I was spending some time down in Van Nuys near the courthouse because I had some business to take care of. I think it had to do with my business license or something. I don't remember. I was, we all have to go to the government courthouses and the civic center for certain different things in our lives. Anyway, I was there and I was hungry and I was getting a little street taco when I ate that stuff. I can't eat that now, but I used to love my street tacos. So I'm stopping and I'm getting a little street taco and I get a phone call from a girlfriend. She says, Pam Pam, and those who know you or her, you'll know who she is. I'm not going to mention her name. She says, Pam Pam, me and the girls are going out for pizza in Echo Park. I'm sorry. Echo Park, which is on the other side of Los Angeles City proper. These are my quotes. There you are. I gotta get in this camera. This is weird. She says, come down. We're going to this very famous pizza place. And I want you to meet us. I said, I'm in Van Nuys now. I said, when will you be there? She says, we're meeting about, I don't know, I think it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in Van Nuys. She says, we're getting together for dinner about 6:30, 7 o'clock, whenever you can get there. I said, okay, I'll meet you there. Got on my smartphone, mapped out my route, caught the next bus down to the Gold Line, took you through. It's a bus line, but it's called the Orange Line. And it took you right to the Red Line. I took the Red Line. I got off on, I think, was it MacArthur Park? I forget. It was one of those stops on the Red Line going through Los Angeles City. And then I got on the bus, and it took me right to Echo Park. They dropped me off right there where the restaurant was. It was amazing. And I could go anywhere. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lordy Lord, for the Transit app. And I highly recommend, if you have to travel by public transportation, get the Transit app on your smartphone. It's very simple to use. It's free. And it will pick up via satellite and GPS. You have to turn on your GPS. It'll pick you up wherever you are in any city in this beautiful, beautiful country of ours and take you anywhere you want to go. You just put in, where do I want to go? And it'll tell you. Hop on the bus, hop on the train, hop on the light rail, hop on the subway, whatever. I can get anywhere I want to go. So I meet her at Echo Park. I come walking in. Hey, hi girls. She looks at me in shock. And she says, Pam Pam, how did you get here? Are you driving now? I said, no. I said, I got on. I said, it took me 3 buses and the Red Line to get here. She said, what? And all these women, they're all looking at me and they're like, we can't believe it. You didn't drive here by yourself? No. I said, but when I leave, it's going to be very, very late. Can I hitch a ride with one of y'all back to the valley? And then I can catch the last bus home, They said, oh, we'll take you home, not a problem. And see, that's another thing. The Lord sent me so many awesome people to help me out and give me rides, and they've been wonderful. And then Uber came. I tried Lyft, but they were never in my area. So Uber was the first one to come into the area. Wow. Let me tell you, Uber is phenomenal. And you hear these stories. Oh, someone got killed, they got robbed, they got raped, they got pillaged. Oh! No. Believe me, those people are just trying to drive you, do their job for you. And there's no cash, so they can't rob you. Oh, and I don't travel with cash. So when people come up to me and ask me for money, I say, I'm sorry, I don't carry cash. And I don't. My mother says I should carry at least $20. I said, nah, I've never really needed it. Then when I land where I need to go, I go get my money. I go get a little money that I may need. But I don't, as a general rule traveling, I don't ever carry cash. You can have my card. I'll go turn it off. Anyway, that's just me. I'm not afraid. I don't encumber or burden myself with any of that. So yeah, she was... So back to my story. Oh, sorry for the ADD. I'm sorry, everybody. I do jump around a little. They were all shocked. We had a wonderful time, though. And we ate pizza. It was really good pizza. And that was back in the day, too, when I was weaning myself off of the foods that I cannot and do not eat now for my health. But we had so much fun, and they drove me home. I think it was the girlfriend that invited me. I believe it was. So I just wanted to tell you that I travel in any way, shape, or form that I can. Oh, and if I'm staying home too long, like, I love my home, don't get me wrong, but I'm such a gypsy. I get itchy feet, and I want to go. And if I don't go, I start getting depressed. And I have to tell Hubs Harry. He's awesome. I gotta tell you about Hubs Harry, but that'll be another video. He's an amazing husband. I tell him, you know what, honey, I want to go somewhere. We'll either we'll make a little road trip, or like I have some things lined up for travel, and hopefully I'll take you with me. I have a phone, I can film stuff. Oh, and it's not film, sorry, I keep forgetting. See how old I am? I always say, I'm filming. I'm doing, a picture, film. Hubs Harry reminds me, it's not film, it's video. Oh, okay. Oh, I forget. Anyway, I'll take you with me because I have some travel trips lined up, and they're going to be really interesting, and it will cure my itchy feet. And oh my goodness, I'm almost to 20 minutes again. Well, I want to say I love y'all. I'm praying for you. And God bless you. Have a blessed day. And I'll talk to you soon. This is Gypsy Q Traveler saying bye. God bless. I don't know how to turn this off. Okay. Bye again.